Oh my God, my life is on fire, and now I've been told make a video. Yesterday, I was posting something on Facebook or social media. I never scroll, but something was shown to me because I had to react. It was just a quick blurb of Oprah Winfrey, who used to have a talk show, in an audience, talking to an audience of people who have not talked to their family in years. And you guys don't get this yet. It boggles my britches that you guys can't figure this out. Especially now, the generation now, like I am just as guilty. I raised my child with the expectation she was going to go to college because I didn't get to. And she got to, I made sure she played guitar and piano and learned Spanish. Those are the things I said that are important, which granted they are. And she's, I'm sure, somewhat grateful for some of that. But the going to college thing and telling them what direction they're going, off. But anyway, sorry, oopsie, didn't know, but now I do. So, I have a family that I got to know when I was in Mount Shasta that were the poster family for everything you're doing, guys. Little boys that are taken care of by mommy, they get away with anything. They could do anything because mommy takes care of everything. And little girls that mommy does, well, little girls kind of become mommies. But we have a generation, more than a generation, of kids who live on couches. Their parents pay their bills. And then when the kids go off into the world, hello, Rob Reiner, they have expectations of what they deserve from their parents because their parents gave them this cushiony world that was cozy-wozy, and you don't want that. You want to be thrown out of the nest so you can figure it out. That is what you want. That's the bottom line. And how I'm the only one that knows this boggles my brain. So parents and you don't talk because your parents have an idea for what you're supposed to be because they programmed you since you were born for that role. Here's your syllabus. You're going to preschool now. We got you in before you were even born. You go to preschool. You get all these things. You're going to go to college. You got to find a major that fills this category. You got to make the family proud. You've never been allowed to be who you are because you've never been given the time to discover that you are someone. This chair makes noise. This is the time you need to listen to me and be quiet. Close your eyes and think. When I was a little kid, what was I? What did I feel? What did I see myself doing? Did I have an invisible friend? Who were you when you were little? And then your parents told you things and you're like, ew, that doesn't feel good. But you're told to get used to it. You adapt. You become what they tell you to be. This is so hard for me to fathom when I heard it in years as opposed to days. How many days I've been isolated away from people. But when I was talking to an attorney the other day, and he said, okay, so you've been alone for isolated 3.5 years. March 17th is going to be 4 years. 4 years that I've been away from people. I've had no people in my life. Unplugged from every single human being, including family. I have no human in my life. When you step back and you see it and then you hear from the other side and you receive a document that makes so much sense and you look at us hating each other and killing each other and needing doctors, it's like, but I know why. I know why, because you've never been encouraged to be who you are. From the day you were born, you were told who you are. So the family next to me, 2 boys were raised by a woman. And they both got jobs in nursing because that's a good job to get lots of money. It's about how much money you're going to make. So they got jobs in nursing. One of them had a wife and 2 kids, cheated on her, made another baby. And then supposedly they fought for this. So they got this child. So they moved to be near us in Mount Shasta. This man with his 3 now children, with this wife with 2 and 1 that isn't hers. And ladies, we all know it's like she did not like that little girl. That little girl did not come out of her. And so anyway, but it's okay. He got away with it. He's like, okay, I'm bringing another kid in and there's probably going to be more knock-knock babies. So whatever. So then finally the woman cracks and she leaves. She leaves him with his girl. Of course, the family saves the day, sends the little girl off to another planet. She's gone. So now this man is alone. He has a job as a nurse. His grandfather is paying $500 a month for his wife's car. So this kid, he's in his late 30s. He has to do nothing. But he now has, Grandpa told me, a girlfriend. He's in his 30s. She's 52. He's got a mom. He's got a mom and a place to put his man wing. She cooks for him. She cleans for him. And now he's pretty much staying with her. His children, that doesn't matter. These are kids that everything was done for them. They never learned how to figure out how to do anything. They got to sit on the couch. They got to watch mom work her ass off. They got to watch dad work. They didn't have to do anything. I am guilty. I am guilty. My daughter got to go to sports and baseball and all the sports. I encouraged her to be athletic because I didn't get to do those things. But she had a lot of after school stuff. And so with that, you feel bad because they have homework. So you don't want to burden them with all the other stuff like chores. What a huge mistake. First of all, I should have left her dad years ago. She would have been fine, but it's okay. She's where she is and I am here. I had to do this. I had to pull aside. So Oprah Winfrey, these people who don't speak to their parent, it's because the parent programmed them and the kid is trying to be who they are. So of course they're not going to get along. The parent says, I want you to do this. This is who you need to be. And bring me grandbabies. Ooh, go get your own life, grandma. The parent has no one is beholden to anyone on this planet, and that's what everything is about. We are born here. The mother is merely the vessel to get us here. The vessel to get us here. The father is merely sperm. He is done the moment he lights a cigarette. You're not to raise your babies. You just keep them alive and let them show you the way because they have a path and a plan. I was born with the instruction manual to get me to what I'm doing, to write these. This book that I just received, it explains everything on why we're so screwed up. We followed the wrong guy, and men said, women make us do things we don't want to, so we're going to cover them up. We evolved into allowing men, we're talking the ones with the penis, to be in charge when they're not. Nobody's in charge of me. We are all in charge of us. Your instruction manual is inside of you. Get away from your family. Get away from everybody. Spend 6 months in isolation away from everyone you've known. Meet new people as you go, but don't pick up any strays. Do not pick up a partner because you have an instruction manual inside of you. When you shut the fuck up and you let it come, oh my God, you guys, you're looking at what is and what is planned for you. When you stop that and you flow into the magnificence of what you are, Phoenix rising from the ashes, you're going to be blown away at how magnificent you are and what your plan is. You're not here for your family. You're not. Oprah, I can explain it all to you and everyone else. That is not why we are here. We're all supposed to do what I did. But you don't have to do it like I did because I wrote the book on how to do it without going through the heartache that I did. I can guarantee you who you are and where you're supposed to be, your praying hands. That is who you are. But the big bubble between them is the story you're allowing yourself to stay stuck in. Squeeze those babies together, pop that thing out of there, and be you. All those players that are telling you what you need to be, who you need to be, who disappointed me at Christmas, they don't exist in your real world. In the other world, it's you and you connected to your puppet master. And you are magnificent, and you have an amazing plan. When we all step into this, instantly there is no illness. There are no doctors. There are no lawyers because we don't need to. We trust each other. Handshake is all that matters. That's what it's like where I live. And now I'm coming out. I am coming out. All I know is it is the time. My house is sold. It's sold in 1 week. I'm in between lives right now. I'm stirring everything up at once. Everything in my world is changing all at once. And I'm going to come out and explain those feelings you have towards those people who are telling you what you are and who you're supposed to be. Those feelings are legit because you're not supposed to be there. You're not beholden to them. There's no such thing as bloodline, ancestry, tracing your genealogy. That doesn't matter. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. That's not even close. So let go of that. Let go of those grandbabies. Let go of those things that you think you're responsible for. Shut the fuck up and get to your instruction manual. It's inside of you. It's right there. Nobody else can see it. It's yours. And your mama has one too. You should tell her to go find it and get the hell out and use it. Because she's pretty magnificent too if she ever tries to be who she is.